Okay, so let's continue all the questions left over. Okay, so the in the last class I told you question number 3 1, right? So what is the set given here? A is equal to 1 2, elements are 1 2 comma, then this is single element. Remember again, this is also given as element here, element. Okay, and why element? I told you elements are always separated by comma. Just after comma whatever you have, that is element, and after that again comma will be there. Okay, so see, this is your element separated by comma, element comma. Next, after comma, what is there? This as a whole bracket is a element here. Okay, then comma, then this is your element. So how many element you have? 4 element here. Now you have already studied about this meaning of this symbol belongs. When we write belongs, the previous element whatever you have here, the previous value whatever you will write here, that will be element of the set. Okay, and this is what? Subset. Meaning is subset here, right? Now what is this? Previous, before this whatever you have, that will be set. Okay, and this also will be set. Don't try to get confused between these two symbol. Okay, this will be element of this one, this will be subset. Now this is itself also will be set here. Okay, set but smaller than this one, and it will have all the element here. Okay, all the element of this one will contain here. That was the definition of subset. So see carefully question number 1 what it says. First thing, the question is whether it is correct or incorrect, you have to find, right? So number 1 3 4, they are saying it is subset of A. Now some of you will get confused by this one. You might think that this is set symbol. Okay, fine, this is set symbol only, and here the elements are 3 4. Now this symbol is subset. So when we write this subset, what we understand, inside this set whatever elements are there, it must contain here. Contain here means this must be element of this one, this must be element of this one. So this must be element of this one and this must be element of this one, means what? 3 must belongs to A and 4 must belongs to A. Now what confusion you will have is, you might think that 3 and 4 is there in A, right? So this is subset of this one. Now see carefully what I am saying. This and this element must contain here as an element only. Okay, now 3 is not element of A. You can see what are the elements of A. When I say what are the elements of A, you will say 1 will be the element of A, 2 will be the element of A. This set is the element of this A, not 3. 3 is not element, this set is element here. Okay, and this 5 is element here. So this 3 is not element of this one, or 4 is not element of this one. So this is incorrect statement. Okay, so when you see this symbol, try to understand. This means subset, means the set which you have before this, obviously set must be there. So obviously this is set. The set which you have, in that whatever element you have, that element must contain here as an element only. Okay, so 3 and 4 must be there in A as an element. Now 3 is not element of A. You can see here 3 is not element. 3 and 4 as a set is an element of this. Okay, so don't get confused. Now this I can write like this: 3 4 belongs to A. I can write. Why? Because belongs means what? This before belongs, what before this symbol, whatever you have, that must be element of this one, then only I can use this symbol. So belongs I can use here. Okay, so see, you have that question also. Question number 2. Question number 2, what it says, this belongs to A. So this is a correct statement. Okay, because this belongs symbol, this symbol means what? Before this whatever you have, whatever, that if it is there as an element, it belongs, then that will be true statement. This will be element of this one, you can see, right? This is element of this. So this belongs to this, I can write. Okay, so try to understand the meaning of this two symbol carefully. Okay, because we are going to use this symbol only in other chapters like probability, then upcoming chapter, that is relation and function, there also we are going to use these symbols. Okay, So next, question number 3. 3, what it says, 3 comma 4 is a subset of A. Now this is true or not? Now again I repeat, this is subset symbol, right? Now before this, first thing it must be set. What kind of set? It must have that set where the elements must contain here as an element only. So see, before this set symbol is there, right? So inside this whatever you have, that must be element of A. If it contains in A as an element, then it will be correct statement. Subset, this is subset of this one. When the element of this set is element of this, okay, means contain here. So you can see what is the element of this set. This is the element, only one element you have, right? And this element, it contains in A or not? Yes, it is there in A, this element. So this is subset of A, correct. Okay, next, number 4. Number 4, what it says, 1 belongs to A. So 1 belongs to A means 1 must be element of A. 1 is element of A, correct statement. Number 5, 1 subset of A. Can it be subset? First thing, before this whatever you have, that must be a set. Now this is not a set, so wrong statement. Okay, before this whatever you have, that must be first thing a set. Okay, what kind of set? It must be that set whose element must be element of A, must contain here. Okay, next, number 6. If you have confusion, ask me here. Okay, 1 comma 2 comma 5 is a subset of A, they have said. Now 1 comma 2 comma 5 subset of A. Now this is symbol of subset, right? Proper subset means whatever you have before this must be set first thing, and if all the element of that set contains here as an element, then that will be a correct statement. So 1, 2, 5, is it there in A? 1, 2, 5, yes, these elements are there. These elements are there in A also as an element only. So this is a correct statement. Next, number 7. So number 7, what it is? Sorry, this, yeah, number 7. 1, 2, 5. This belongs to A. Now, when this symbol comes means what? Before this must be element of this one. Now this is a set. Now this, is it element of A? Now this is not element of A. You can see 1 to 5 as a set, you don't have any element here. Okay, so this is a wrong statement. Number 8. So number 8, what it says, 1, 2, 3 is a subset of A. So subset means before this a set must be there. Now if it is a set, what kind of set it must be there? Whose element must contain here in A. So 1, 2, 3, is it there in A or not? 1, 2 it is there, but 3 as an element you don't have in A. 3 single wise it is not an element. Again I repeat, okay, 1, 2 is element, but 3 is not element of A. So 3 does not contain in A. So this is a wrong statement. Okay, next, number 9. 5 belongs to A. First thing, what is 5? 5 is a set. What kind of set? Empty set. 5 is a notation, right? And what kind of set it is? It is empty set. Means inside this there will be no element. Now 5 itself is a set. It's a notation, remember. So if this is a set, set belongs to A. 5 is a set. Now that set you don't have here. Okay, I hope you can understand. If it is written like this, subset, if it is written like this, let me write down this here only. This is a question, right? Here in the rough part. If it is written like this, subset of A, then it would be a correct statement. Why? Because 5 is a subset of A. I told you, right? Any set if you have, 5 will be always subset of that one. It is obvious case, because in subset definition is what? All element of this one must contain here. Now this does not have any element here, so obviously I can say all the element of this contains here, I can say, because it does not have anything. Okay, so it is a subset of this one but belongs to, you cannot write here. If it would be a power set, then it is a different case. In power set, remember power set of A, what it is? It is a collection of all subsets of A. So in subsets, phi also will be there. Other than this, whatever is there, phi will be subset of A. So element phi will be there in power set only, not here. So phi is not element of A here. Okay, so don't get confused. This is set. Before this, set cannot be there. It should be element of A. This is not element of A. Clear? So this is a wrong statement. Number 10. So 10, what it says? Phi subset of A. That is a correct statement. What is the subset of A? All subset if I have to write. So first thing, A is equal to, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All subset, how many subset it will have? 2 to the power 4. Remember this formula, 2 to the power 4 will give you number of subsets. So in this case, if you find out all the subset, 1 will be there, 2 will be there, 3, 4, like this set will be there, right? In this way, phi also will be there. So phi also will be subset of this one. So phi will be subset of A. Okay. If anything you don't understand, you can ask in the comment section, anything. Okay. So number 11. Phi subset of A. Now see carefully this one. Just to make you confuse, different type of question they have given you here. Okay, now when I see this symbol, what do you understand? Subset means before this set must be there and element of this one must be element of this, right? So okay, set is there. Now see, what is this? Is this element of A? Obviously no, this itself is a set and this can happen only in power set, right? So this is not element of A. Okay, so phi is not element of A, so this is a wrong statement. Moreover, this itself is a set, so you cannot put set symbol until and unless it is a power set. In case of power set, only elements are sets. Other than power set, no set you will find where the element will be set. Okay, even though in this question they have given this one as a set. This is just to ask you question whether you have understood the topic well or not. So this itself is an element here. Okay, 3, 4 as a set itself is a element here. Okay, so I hope this question number 3 is clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, number 4. Write down all the subsets of following sets. So first set is given this one. So in this set, the element is only A. So how many subsets do you have here? So first thing, total number of subsets. Total number of subsets is equal to how many? 2 to the power number of element. How many elements are there? 1. So 2 to the power 1 means how many element you will have? 2. How many subsets? I mean total number of subsets 2 you will have. That's confirmed. Now what will be the subsets? Let's find out. So subsets of this set is equal to R. Let me write down R. What will be the subsets of this? Itself. This will be the subset of this one and phi will be subset. Any other possibility? No, this will be the only subset of this one. Subset means what? A will be called a subset of B when? If all element of A contains in B. Okay, so you can see this is subset of this one. Why? Because its element contain here or not. What is the element here? A. It contains here. So this I can say it is a subset of this one. Okay. Next phi. Phi does not have any element. So I can say all element of this one contains here. Does not have any element, right? So this also will be subset. So phi is obvious and the set itself is obvious case always. Okay. So if I give you A is equal to set containing 1, 2, 3 element, then what is the subset? 1, 2, like that separately it will have. Other than that, the obvious will be phi and the set itself also will be subset of this one. Okay, always. So this and this will be the subset and no other possibility. Why? Because with two subsets I have already got it. So we know that total number of subset this set will have is 2 only. So this 2 subset we already got. So if you think also, you won't be able to find out anymore. So 2 subset we have already got it. Okay, so this is the advantage of knowing how many subsets you can have. If you know that it will have 5 subsets, then you can think I'm missing something. That way I can think and I can find out what are the missing subsets, right? If I know how many subsets are there, and I told you what is the advantage of this one while doing the topics, right? Anyway, so next, number 2. This was number 1. Number 2, what it is? AB. So here, how many subsets you will have? Total number of subsets, you write down the sentence here, right? Is equal to how much? 2 to the power 2. 2 elements are there, right? So 2 to the power number of elements, that is 4 subsets you will have. Let's see what are the subsets. Let's find out. Subsets of AB. Okay? Subsets of AB are, what it will be? Phi itself will be there, right? Then A, B, this will be subset of this one, right? Then anything else? I know 4 subsets, so the set itself will be the last one. Itself and 5 is obvious case. In all set you will find this one as subset, okay? All case. So 4 subset I got it. Now no need to think. These are the only possible subsets, okay? Next, question number 3. I think you can do yourself also, number 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So what are the subsets here? How many? First thing, 2 to the power 3, that is 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8 subsets you will have. So 8 subsets, let's find out. First thing, 5, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, how many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I got 8 I have to get, right? Then 2, 3, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I got. 2 more I have to get. Then what it will be? 1, 3. 1, 3 also will be subset, right? All the possible arrangement you can see here. 1, 2, 3. Only one I need, and it will be the set itself. Okay. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 I got it. So this will be the subsets. Number 4, they have given set 5. So how many subsets do you think it will have? Now this is what? You know it is empty set. There is no element. No element means total number of subsets. How many it will be? 2 to the power number of element, that is 0. That is, it is equal to how much? 1. I hope all of you know why 2 to the power 0 or anything to the power 0 is 1, except 0 to the power 0. 1 to the power 0, 2 to the power 0, 3 to anything to the power 0, it is 1. If you don't know, ask me, I will tell you how it is equal to 1. Okay. So total number of subset you will have 1. So what will be the subset of this one? Subsets of 5 is, what it will be? 5, the set itself. Remember 5, I said it will be subset of any set. So set this one, 5 is the set here, right? So subset of this one will be 5 only. There will be no other subset. So one subset I got it. That will be your answer. Okay. Next, question number 5. How many elements has PA? Power set of A. How many element? Number 5. How many element does this power set have? They are asking. Okay. Now what is the set here? A is equal to, they have given 5. 5 means there is no element in this set. So power set, how many number of element do you think it will have? Now what is power set? First thing, power set of A is nothing but it is a set. What kind of set? In which the element will be subset of A. Now how many subset of A you will have? Just now we have done. A is equal to 5 here, means 5. 5 subset, how many you have? Only one, that is 5 itself. So what will be the element here? 5. So subset of A is only 5. So how many number of element you will have? Number of element in PA is equal to 1 only. So one element only you will have. Okay. Number 6, write the following as interval. Remember interval, open interval, close interval you have. So in this set is given x belongs to set of real number minus 4 x less than 6. So this is a set in which element is x. Now what is x? X belongs to R, they have said. So if I stop here, x belongs to R means infinite element will be there. You know set of real number, how many elements are there? Infinite, all whole number, natural number, your fraction number, rational, all numbers will come here, right? But see, they have given restriction. X you have to take only between minus 4 to 6. Now 4 is not the element. X will be greater than minus 4. If I take number line, this is minus 4. So x will be greater, means this will be the element here till minus 6. Okay, minus 6 I have to draw on the side. Oh, see, this is 6, positive 6, right? Okay, 6 here. So 6 also is the element. You can see x is equal to 6 and less than 6. So 6 is also element here. So here when I have to write element, 6 will be element, and before this whatever is there, all will be element, because they have said x is real number. Real number, if it is, all these numbers which you have here, all will be there in this set, right? So before 6 whatever numbers are there, I won't be able to figure out that well, because infinite numbers are there. Can you say before 6 what is the number? You cannot say in real number. Okay, if it is natural number I could have said 5, but here it is real number, so before 6 I cannot say what is the number, so you cannot represent in listing form, right? So what I will do, I will write in this one in interval form they have asked. So what kind of interval you will write down this one? So here elements will be between minus 4 to 6, but minus 4 is not the element. If I represent this one in the graph, this will be the graph. 6 is also element, so I will shade it. This portion I will shade it. Means after minus 4 whatever number is there, that will be there in the set. Okay, in this set. So how is to represent that one? Open interval. Remember, when we write open interval, we understand that minus 4 does not belong to the set, but after minus 4 whatever is there, that will be there in the set, comma, till what you have? Minus 6. No, not minus 6, sorry, positive 6. Now 6 also belong to the set, so close interval. So we know that this is a set where the elements are just after minus 4 whatever number is there, just after 4. Okay, that will be there in the set. After that all numbers till 6, and 6 also will be there in the set. Okay, so this is the interval for this set. Next, number 2, directly I will write. Number 2, you can see element is x, x belongs to real number again, right? So real number means x will be anything, so they have given restriction. X will be between minus 12 and minus 12 is not included. X is not equal to minus 12, you can see, and it is less than minus 10, and it is not equal to minus 10 also. So what will be the interval here? Open minus 12 minus 10. So this is a set in which elements are just after minus 12 whatever is there till minus 10, but minus 10 is also not element. Okay, just before minus 10 whatever is there, that will be there in the set. Okay, if you are not understanding this one, go and watch the interval video. Okay, the interval I have already explained: close interval, open interval, and semi interval also. Okay, so number 3, 4, what it will be? 3, you can see x will be less than equal to, they have given 0, and greater than equal to 0 and less than 7 they have given, right? So what will be the interval here? X, you write down this one question. Okay, so answer I am directly writing. X is greater than equal to 0 means 0 will be there in the set, right? So this will be close interval. And less than 7 means 7 is not there. Before 7 whatever is there, that will be there in the set. Okay, so this will be the interval here. Number 4, close interval 3, 4. I hope you can understand number 4 also. 3 is also member of the set, 4 also member of the set. Okay, number 7, write the following interval in set builder form. So this one minus this time you have to write in set builder form. In previous question they have given set builder form and they have asked you to write interval. This time interval they have given, you have to write in set builder form. So how you will write set builder form? Here elements are x. What is x? X is from -3 to 0, but -3 is not the element, 0 is not the element. How I knew that? With this interval. So what I will write? X belongs to real number first thing. All between this, whatever numbers are there, real numbers, everything will be there. So that's why I said x is the element and x belongs to real number, but restriction. What is the restriction? X lies between this. So 0 to -3. Oh sorry, how I'm writing. This is greater than -3 and less than 0. But you can see I didn't put equal symbol. Why? Because this is not member of the set. From the interval only you can understand. 0 is not the member. So less than, greater than, -3. Okay. So this will be the set builder form. Next, number 2, 6, 12 they have given. So how you will write down this one in set builder form? X is the element. What is the element here? 6 to 12, and 6 and 12 is also member of the set. Don't memorize it. Try to understand what I am saying here, because this have application in your integration and all, also means in your upcoming chapters, not in class 11, in 12 you will have. Okay, so we are basically making base for 12, so try to understand things carefully, don't miss out anything. Okay, and don't memorize. So x belongs to real number first thing. This is a set, right? What are the elements here? 6 to 12, whatever real number. So how I will write down? X is less than equal to 12, greater than equal to 6. Sorry, curly bracket, here you can put comma. Okay, so this is your set. So number 3 and 4 you try yourself. Okay, same way. Number 8, what universal set would you propose for each of the following set? So first thing, what was universal set? The biggest set, I said, right? Now biggest set depends. I told you example giving your class only, right? For you, the class itself may be universal set, or school can be universal set, or Dimapur can be universal. I said these things, right? Or whole country can be your universal. Means bigger than, if I ask you what will be the universal set for you, if you are the element, for you class will be the universal, because class is bigger set than yours, right? If you are there in a set, you are the single element, for you class will be bigger set and you are there in this set, so that bigger set will be universal set for you. Okay, so they have said in your question number 8.1, what universal set you will propose. Means you have to give universal set for the following set. They have given set here, the set of right angles. Means there is a set in which elements are right angles. Now right angles means all size of right angle, every size are there in this set, all the size, whatever right angle exists, that all right angles suppose here in this set. Now bigger than that, this set, what set you can propose? Can I say set of all triangles? When I say set of all triangles, this will be bigger than this one or not? When I say the set of all triangles means what? Right angle, whatever set you have, whatever elements you have, that will be there in this set. And other than this, isosceles, equilateral triangle, whatever triangle you have, all will be there in this set. So this will be universal set for this. Okay, so you just have to mention bigger than the set given. Okay, so second set is the set of isosceles triangles. So for this, what set you will propose? Same, the set of all triangles again. If I say a set of all triangles for isosceles triangle, this will be the biggest set, right? If you have a set where only isosceles triangle, different size, only isosceles triangle are there in this set. Now I am giving a set of all triangle, means these triangles will be there in this set. Other than this also there will be a triangle. So this will be the bigger set compared to this one. So I can say this is the universal set of this one. So okay, so this will be the answer for your question. So last question, question number 9. I am doing little bit fast because I have already explained all this. Okay, so basic question, this one. So given set A is equal to this, B equal to this, C equal to this. Okay, these elements are given. Okay, which of the following may be considered as universal set for all three sets A, B, C? So for this set which is given here A, B, C, for this which one will be universal set here? One will be universal set of this one or not? So you can see in your set A, so basically what they have said in this question, the set which is given for this, the following set which is given, they are universal set or not for this one. So you can see for A, this will be universal set, B and C. For all these three set, this will be universal set or not, you have to find out. Okay, so you can see what is this elements here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 5, and universal set, what I said, if you have to find out universal set of this one, the set must be bigger than this. So you can see 1, 3, 5 is there, 1, 3, 5. So this is bigger than this one. So this is universal set. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6 is there. So bigger than this. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. 0, 2, 4, 6, but 8 is not there. So for A, this is universal set. For B, this is universal set. For C, this is not universal set. So in your question, they have asked you, see carefully. You need to understand question very well, okay? Given the sets A, B, C. Now they are asking which of the following, means which of this may be considered as universal set for all the three sets. So they are asking you which of this following is universal set for all these three. So this cannot be the universal set for all these three, because I have seen for A this is universal set, B this is universal set, but for C this is not universal set. So for all these three, this is not universal set. Okay, for this one, can it be universal set for this? Obviously no, there is no element, so this cannot be bigger than any set here, right? Now next, this one, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So obviously this is bigger than all these three, so this will be universal set for all these three set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this also will be universal set for all this set. You can see this contains here, this contains here, this contains here. So this is bigger than all these three. So I can say this is universal set of all these three. Okay. So this will be the universal set, this will be the universal set. So here I will stop for today. In the next class we will discuss about operation. How, like for example in your lower class you have studied plus, minus, division, how to do it, right? Now in set also we have operation. Okay, not plus minus, but it is different kind of operation we will discuss in the next video. Okay.